A very warm welcome to everyone present here. I'm Aditi Karthick. I'm 14 years old. Today, I'll be sharing with you my journey through the world of poetry. Let me begin with my actual beginning. I was the first girl child in my family, and let me also say the last. My family was given the boon of a child in 2009, January. My birthplace is the tip of India. It was the tip of the year, the tip of the country, and the tip of a new start. Before I start, I would like to thank a few important people who played a huge role in my development. My mother, my father, and my family were my pillars throughout, and they supported me with full vigor. Also, my amazing grandmother, whom I call Kamala Pati, was the one who introduced me to this amazing group. And last but not least, Prasanna sir, who gives me tons of great opportunities, such as this one. So now let's start with my first poem, without wasting any more time, which is called I Love You, Mom. My love of poetry started at a very young age. My first published poem was at the age of 6. It was the year 2015, and the Minnesota State Fair was coming up. My mother was giving me so much practice for everything, ranging from art to poetry. But the real content had to come from me. I thought, and the idea finally clicked. This poem is called I Love You, Mom. What would I do if I didn't have my mom? How would I live if I didn't have my mom? I just give her a big, big kiss, or else I will cry. She's the one who teaches me things, who combs my hair, who shampoos my hair, who cares me and my dad. My mom and I do things together, sing together, play together. I love to hug her every single day, every single day, every single day. I love to kiss her every single day. I love you, mom. This was written at the age of 6, and it was for the State Fair of Minnesota. Moving on to the next poem. The next one is self explanatory. It's basically a nutshell about how lazy of a girl I am. It's titled My Lazy Summer Vacation. This was written at the age of 7. Same thing, State Fair of Minnesota. I sleep until 10 every day. Even then, I wake up with a sway. Oh, I am going so crazy because my body is so lazy. My breakfast today is trout. I eat so slow, all the seeds will sprout. I don't like taking a shower, but if I do, I take about an hour. I watch TV the whole day because I'm lazy in every single way. Now you see, that's how summer vacations are supposed to be. Okay, so the next one. My poetry took a long break for about 2 years and suddenly sprang back to life when I was 10. The next one was written for my school in 4th grade. It's called Saving Mother Nature. This was written at the age of 10. Once I went for camping to play with Mother Nature, as she had scarring. She needed a bit of nurture. I knew I could help her by knowing why she is sick. I found a way just by removing all plastic. I picked up all the toxic and put them in real for humans as fuel is for cars. We should also save water as it's getting very scarce. This is sort of an environmentalist form. The next one is this one also came after a long break. About this was written at the age of 13. Now I was a teenager, and you know that most teenagers use Instagram. Similarly, I also dove into the pool of Insta, but not without the life jacket given by my mother. I was not to use social media without a good informative cause. And the good cause here is my poetry. I use Instagram as a place to publicize my poetry. I searched for poetry prompts and posted my creations on my account. This next one was posted under the prompt, Cries of Crows. Cries of crows reverb in him, walks on and on. Cries of help echo in him. He walks on and on. But one day he heard the cry of his inner self and realized that he needed to stop. Okay, so the next one is also one posted because of Instagram from Instagram, titled Persnickety Perceptions. So this was also written at the age of 13. How weird is the sound of the bassoon? How did you watch the going untied air balloon? Stop your persnickety perceptions and all the preconceived notions. Enjoy life to its fullest and ride it faster than a bullet. Don't stop to pet petty things. They'll just delay your way. The next one is one of my all time favorites. I wrote this after a long hour of thought. I was initially blank, and after it clicked, the words poured out by themselves. This poem is titled Captivated. Ah, this is the life. I float around in a good mood, but as the thought was still running, I finally understood. Life was coming to get me, snatch me away from the womb. I was finally in its clutches. I had to presume. I was curious about the outside world, but I didn't want to take a chance. I would stay inside. No way would I advance. Inside I floated, devoid of every worry. Oh, how I had hoped that I wouldn't worry. The womb was a sacred place, simulating heaven in a way, feeling someone else's feelings every single day. Sadness, happiness, all at once. Helpless I lay for 9 whole months. Now I had come out, as life was knocking at my door. No more floating around anymore. It turned out the clutches weren't clutches at all. In fact, they were cradles of the hands of a woman, mom as life labels. I learned to enjoy life to the fullest. Sure, there were troubles in between, but if I were still floating around, imagine all those things I wouldn't have seen. Sorry, my internet disconnected. Okay. It's wondrous how she talks like me, flinging around the same words that I use, funny as that might be. After long hours of thinking, I finally understood that she was inside me, there to keep everything good. My new friend was none other than me, better than any other friend there can be. The next one is titled True Color. It's actually less of an emotional one and more of a personality quiz type. It tells you what color your spirit represents. Welcome, my friend. You might be an optimistic, might be a duller. Read this personality poem and find your suitable color. You feel rage, you feel passion to get out of bed. You feel love to back you up, there's the color red. Now you're happy, you're energetic, that's strange. Vitality has come to you. My friend, you are now orange. Yay, you're still happy, but you've deceived a loyal fellow. You're still hopeful he'll forgive you though. So your new true color is yellow. You feel one with nature, abundance is going to intervene. A new beginning is on its way. Wow, your lucky color is green. Don't cry because of your sadness. You've got responsibilities too. Just stay calm no matter what, because you just stepped into blue. Oh, wise one, through you intuition will flow. Bless me with your faithfulness. Get ready for a blast of indigo. You've retained your wisdom. Romance comes to you. Don't fret. Fancy, you have lots of wealth. I'm guessing you love violet. No matter which color you are, I know you'll get bountiful. That's because you are beautiful. Thank you. Okay. So the next one. Racism, also decreased in this world, still exists majorly. Here's a short poem that simply explains why it's an unnecessary evil. It's titled Abomination, Acceptance, and Assimilation. Just hold my hand with joy and glee, without judging my land. Everything that really matters is kept at the core, whose guards don't permit entry for abominators. Look past, look inside, feel the radiating warmth. Let acceptance be your guide. A thing as small as a melanin lac separates people as Asian, white, or black. Why this racism? Why this sorrow? Enough with the spiteful schism. Pandas do more than just snack. Learn assimilation from them. They're Asian, white, and black. Aren't they cute? Aren't they happy? Learn to respect and stop being snappy. Diffidence is a very short poem that I wrote in response to a picture drawn in Fertile Brains. I tried to think a little out of the box in this one. Hopefully you understand it. This is the picture. There once was a pretty rose, with scattered droplets here and there. In this there was a large round one, which put too much thought into what the others did care. That one huge drop doubts itself, and am I too big? Is its only song. The world is a graceful flower, and everyone does belong. So the next one is called Potential Me. This poem was my first poem published in an anthology. The book was named Known Yet Unknown, which was compiled by Dr. Sonia Gupta. I hope you enjoy it. I am a woman, a Durga Devi in disguise. The gentle push of a lioness leads the pride, consoles the cries. Full of compassion, abound with confidence, brimming with fashion. I am a woman. Don't you judge my potential power's capabilities. Let it loose, and you will be shaken when you recognize the possibilities. I am a woman, keeping order of my thousand bolts, loving my body and loving my soul. An Untold Story is an on the spot poem I wrote for a literature fest in my school in ninth grade this year. There were a couple topics to choose from, and I chose the topic titled An Untold Story. I have a short anecdote, a dear secret that I hold. Close to heart it lives, a simple story untold. The day was a celebration, the merry date I was born. I was given 100 rupees to buy anything that I wanted to adorn. Now I was a fashion lover, brimming with good looks and pride. But something that I came across on the way snuck into my mind and defied. A small, fragile orphan child, full of innocence, nothing it knew, letting out a small cry. that broke my pretty heart into two. It had nothing to eat, nor a warm place to stay. So I thought, why not use my wealth empathetically instead of letting it waste away? My 100 rupees did not go on buying my clothes. Instead, it went on buying another's. It was the least I could do. After all, so many children are left without even loving mothers. The look on the child's face was equivalent to 1,000 buckets of glee. My heart was abound with compassion, its wings set free. I went home like a naughty little girl, looking like having spent my money on an outfit my mother nor my father knew. What a fire of love that I had lit. Last but not least, this is my second poem, which was published in an anthology. It's titled Only for You, and it was published in the anthology Me and My Valentine. I have read You are blue, fire and water, the pole on your toe. I fall into your cradle of comfort, a safe place to go. You are the one who extinguishes my worries, my only faith and pride, the hand I can hold on to, and my sole guide. Never letting go, never tracing apart, my true enlightenment lies within your heart. Thank you. So, you can reach me through my YouTube page and my Instagram page. And I thank you for listening to me in the seminar today. Thank you for Fertile Brains and Prasanna sir for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Wow, Aditi, you amaze me. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank
And
you,
this
sir.
saying is, oh my God, oh my God. Really, lots of blessings to you from my side, and
Thank
everybody
you.
will be pouring likewise. And so, you have a, yeah, life ahead of you. I mean, so much of the future. So, all the blessings and keep
Thank
shining. And,
you so much.
yesterday, I hope you have enjoyed the recital, but we enjoyed a lot having you. So, thank you, Aditi. Hope it doesn't take your energy as of now, but you can
Thank
stay
you
blessed
so
and
much.
eat well and take rest. Okay, see you. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.